Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something incredibly disturbing, something that goes far beyond the shocking headlines about Kanye West's anti-Semitic statements. We're talking about the dangerous cocktail of hate speech and artificial intelligence. Is AI being weaponized to normalize prejudice, and are we, as a society, equipped to handle it? Because what happened with Kanye is just the tip of the iceberg. It's a canary in the coal mine, folks, and it's screaming at us. Are we listening? Okay. Let's be blunt. Kanye West's recent anti-Semitic remarks were disgusting, plain, and simple. There's no room for hate like that in our world. It's vile, it's dangerous, and it should be condemned by everyone, period. But here's where it gets even more complicated. What followed wasn't just outrage and condemnation. It was something different. Something that should make all of us extremely uncomfortable. And that's an AI-generated video purporting to show celebrities condemning Kanye's actions. So, an AI created a video of celebrities supposedly speaking out against Kanye's anti-Semitism. On the surface, it might seem like a good thing, right? Fighting hate with AI? Wrong. So wrong. This is where we enter a minefield of ethical and practical problems. This isn't just about Kanye anymore. This is about the future of truth, trust, and the very fabric of our society. We need to unpack this, layer by layer, to understand the true scope of the potential damage. First, the direct impact. Kanye's words amplified anti-Semitic views. That's undeniable. It makes Jewish people feel less safe, more targeted. That's a real-world consequence of online hate. But then, add the AI element. Now, we have the erosion of trust. How can we believe anything we see or hear online when AI can so easily fabricate endorsements and statements? It's a terrifying prospect. Imagine the chaos this could cause. It's not just about celebrities. It's about everything. This AI-generated video raises huge legal and ethical questions. Who's responsible when AI mimics a real person without their consent? Who gets sued? What are the safeguards? Right now, there aren't enough. And that lack of regulation is a massive problem. As Scarlett Johansson rightly pointed out, we need government action. We need clear rules of the road to prevent the misuse of this powerful technology. This isn't some abstract philosophical debate. This is a real and present danger to everyone. Let's look at the ripple effects. Brands and advertisers are going to be much more cautious about celebrity endorsements. They'll need to verify everything, especially if AI is involved. The media industry will face even more pressure to fact-check content. Think about it. Every video, every audio clip will be scrutinized. This could lead to new technologies to detect deepfakes, but it also creates a climate of constant suspicion. Are we ready for that? This incident should also spur more ethical considerations in AI development. We need to build AI that's responsible, transparent, and accountable. And let's not forget political campaigns. The use of AI to spread misinformation and manipulate voters is a huge threat to democracy. This Kanye situation is a wake-up call. We need to be incredibly vigilant about how AI is used in the political arena. The stakes are incredibly high. If we fail, the consequences could be catastrophic. Now, let's talk about the big picture, the socio-economic impact. The spread of hate speech and misinformation fuels social division. It creates a more polarized society where people distrust each other. Anti-Semitism, like any form of hate, can lead to economic harm to targeted groups, discrimination, and reduced opportunities. We're talking about real people suffering real consequences. And the AI aspect only amplifies the damage. It allows hate to spread faster, further, and more insidiously. The manipulation of public opinion undermines democratic processes. It leads to decreased civic engagement and a loss of faith in government. On top of that, the constant exposure to hate speech and misinformation takes a toll on mental health. Anxiety, stress, and depression are on the rise, especially for members of targeted groups. This isn't just about politics. It's about the well-being of our society. It's about the mental health and the very real trauma inflicted by social media. So, what's the solution? The key is media literacy. We need to teach people how to think critically, how to evaluate information, and how to spot misinformation. This requires investment in education and public awareness campaigns. We need to empower people to be skeptical, to question everything they see online. It's our last line of defense against the rising tide of AI-generated deception. Are we doing enough to equip people with these vital skills? I don't think so, and that's terrifying. Let's drill down into the technical risks. Deepfakes are getting more sophisticated, and it's becoming harder to tell what's real and what's fake. The lack of regulation and oversight of AI development is a huge problem. We need safeguards to prevent the misuse of this technology. Otherwise, we're essentially handing weapons to malicious actors. And believe me, they're already using them. AI systems are often trained on biased data, which perpetuates and amplifies societal biases. This can lead to unfair and discriminatory outcomes. And the proliferation of AI-generated content erodes trust in media. If people can't readily distinguish between real and fake, it becomes harder to discern truth from falsehood. That's a recipe for chaos. It's a world where nobody knows what to believe, and that's exactly what the bad actors want. AI allows for the mass production and distribution of harmful content. This scalability makes it much harder to contain the damage caused by malicious actors. Think about it. One person with the right AI tools can create thousands of deepfakes and spread them across the internet in minutes. It's like giving a megaphone to every hater in the world. We need to find a way to control the volume. From a business perspective, companies and individuals can suffer significant reputational damage if their likeness or voice is used without their consent in AI-generated content. And as AI systems become more integrated into business operations, companies face increasing legal liability for the actions of those systems. The legal landscape is changing rapidly, and businesses need to be prepared. The use of AI to put words into the mouths of celebrities without their consent raises serious ethical concerns about misrepresentation and manipulation. It undermines the integrity of public discourse. Furthermore, the use of AI to generate content that mimics human expression can be seen as dehumanizing. It's like creating a synthetic version of humanity, and that's a dangerous path to go down. The increasing reliance on AI to guide our understanding of the world can erode human agency and critical thinking. We need to be careful not to become too dependent on these systems, especially when they're known to be biased. Over-reliance on biased AI can perpetuate and amplify existing inequalities. We need to maintain our critical thinking skills and our ability to question everything. Who is responsible when an AI system generates harmful content? The lack of clear lines of accountability makes it difficult to address the ethical challenges posed by AI. We need to establish clear lines of responsibility and hold people accountable for the misuse of this technology. Otherwise, we're creating a system where nobody is responsible for anything, and that's a recipe for disaster. So, what's the takeaway? First, condemn hate speech unequivocally. There's no room for anti-Semitism or any other form of prejudice in our society. Second, demand action on AI regulation. We need clear rules of the road to prevent the misuse of this powerful technology. Third, invest in media literacy. We need to equip people with the skills to think critically and evaluate information. This isn't just about Kanye West. It's about the future of truth, trust, and our democratic society. We all have a role to play in protecting it. Don't be silent. Speak up. Demand action. The future depends on it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.